Don't ask why. Cause I'm down in a suit and tie. They killed the homie that I went to school with. I tell you, life ain't shit to fool with. Another day, another dime. Seems like that's all we got is money on our mind. Every day, all day is just every day just money, 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 money. And money is a man-made thing. So it's this man-made thing that we fucking chase every goddamn day. And money, don't you know money is more powerful than a God? Have you ever thought about that? Money can do more things in this matrix than your God. So does that mean that money is more powerful than your God? What's today? Wednesday? Wednesday. Another day, another dime. We have to get money all the time. I'm like Lil Weezy. I got money on my mind. Lil Wayne know me. We had I ain't gonna say we had beef, but his producer, what's his producer name? I forgot his producer name. His producer, a guy that I know, had got a hold of a beat from his producer and gave it to me. And I did a song on the beat. So one of my songs that I made, came from Lil Wayne and producer. I forgot his name. But he called me. That's the only reason why I knew. Because he called me one night. Not Lil Wayne, his producer. Called me. I was coming from the strip club. I remember. And he called me trying to check. He was trying to check me about the song. He was checking me about the beat. Where you get the beat from? Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. He told me that he wasn't tripping though because he liked the song. I think his name Jay Mills or something like that. Jay Mills, the dude who fuck with Lil Wayne, the producer. Jay Mills or something like that. I'm not trying to name drop nothing. This is my real story. He had called me one night after I left the strip club. He was trying to check me about the beat. It was a beat that was for Wayne, but somebody had stole it out of the studio. Somebody I know had took it from them. And he gave it to me. I did a song on it, and I was pulling out of the strip club one night, and he called me and was like, "Where you get the beat?" I was like, "Who is this?" He said, "This Jay Mills." He said it was Jay Mills. I didn't know at the time. I didn't know that was like some famous dude or nothing. I didn't understand what was even going on really. I just thought it was some dude called me trying to check me and shit. So I had a problem with that. But he was trying to check me about the beat. And I was like, "What you mean the beat?" And I thought about it. I was like, "Oh, that's right. The little homie gave me that beat. He probably took it from them because he used to be in the studio with them. He probably took it. And that's where he got it from." And he called me trying to check me about the beat and shit. But he said he wasn't gonna trip because he liked the song that I did on it. And then I should have stayed in contact with him. I didn't know that he was Lil Wayne producer and all that. At the time, I didn't know that. But yeah, they was kind of mad at me about that. But it wasn't on purpose. I didn't know. The little homie just gave me a CD with a bunch of beats on it. And that was one of them. And it was hard, so I did a song on that beat. I got the song. I play the song with her one day. And go, we street niggas. We ain't got a lot of sense, but we got a where I go. We street niggas. We ain't got a lot of sense, but we got enough sense not to leave no evidence, cause we street niggas. That's how it go. The hook. We ain't got that's Jay Mills beat. Lil Wayne producer. Just a fun fact for those industry people, people that into that type of stuff. The strip club, I forgot the name of the strip club. It's closed now. It's called it used to be a strip club right there. It's I think the GM or something might have bought that and they parked their trucks over there now. I think. But it used to be a strip club right there. I used to be at that bitch all the time. I was pulling out that hoe. And dude called me and shit. I don't even know how he got my number and shit. But you know what? I used to put my number out there though when I was in the streets. My number was like a banner and shit. We got that from Mike Jones. Mike Jones was the first one that put the game out there on that. Go ahead, just get you a burner phone and just put the number out there. That was the Mike Jones hustle. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's happening, chat? Up early morning, just reminiscing on different little shit. Fucking that war ain't looking good. It's not gonna be quick, like everybody talking about. Oh, it's not a war. It's an operation. No, it's not an operation. The operations are the different operations that are happening during the war. Them bombing something, that's an operation. Them sending a fleet of drones, that's an operation. At this point, it's back and forth, so it's a war. And it's not looking good for either side. They're saying like close to 200 U.S. soldiers already been whacked or injured. That's not good. And we cheering on this shit. Oh yeah, go America, go. 200 motherfuckers. It seemed like a low number. I mean, it don't, but it do. But if you would have lined 200 people up, 200 bodies, just line them up in the street, you'll fucking lose your fucking mind looking at something like that. You'll lose your mind. You'll lose your shit if you go out here in the street right here and line up 200 bodies, and you forced to just walk down the line of them bodies. You as a human, you'll lose your fucking shit. So that's not as mediocre or as low of a number as we would like to believe. See what I'm saying? Like that's still 200 people. It's still 200 people, bro. I don't give a fuck what the numbers. It's still 200 people. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's still 200 people is 200 people. They saying, and we don't know none of these. This is all allegedly. We don't know none of these numbers to be true. I'm getting the information off the internet just like everybody else. They saying over 1,300 casualties on the Iranian side. That's not good. That's 1,300 people. That's you add it together. That's 1,500 people. behind these motherfuckers want to have a dick measuring contest. That's 1,500 people, 1,500 families, 1,500 aunties, 1,500 uncles, 1,500 cousins, 1,500 brothers, sisters, mothers, 1,500 people, bro. For what? I need some fucking coffee. I don't know. I don't even know what. I don't even know what. I don't even know what's the point. Is it a? Give me a second. Shit. Chill the fuck out. Is this is it a religious war? Is that the foundation of this? What is it? We paying for this war. Is this are we being greedy? Controlling? We trying to control everybody? What is it really about? Like for real though, that's the type of shit I'm thinking about. Like what is it really about? Like what is it really about for real? Put that on the news. What is it really about? I see, from my view, I see two motherfuckers think they got money. It's like some street shit almost. It's like two big cats in the streets going head over each other. It's a dick measuring contest. Who got the biggest guns? Who got the most goons? Who got the most crash outs? Who gonna stay at top of this war? It's a dick measuring contest. Who got the most money to keep it going? Fuck the casualties. Oh well, that's just how it go in war. We can we measure dicks another way? Let's race cars or something. Speaking of racing cars, they got the Grand Prix cracking off today, I hear. Matter of fact, that's some player ass shit. Y'all city ain't got the Grand Prix, nigga. Yeah, we got the Grand Prix. Y'all can race cars. The Trump motherfucking Camaro versus the motherfucking Iranian, whatever y'all drive. The Iran, what they got? What y'all drive? BMWs over there, what y'all is? The Camaro versus the American Camaro versus the goddamn Iranian style BMW. Let's get it. Let's do that. We can measure our dicks like that. Whoever wins, winner take all. You gotta give up your car, your Camaro, the president's Camaro. You gotta get it however you lose. He gotta give up his i8 or whatever that fast ass BMW. He gotta get that hoe up. Nobody dies. We done measured our dicks. I win. My dick's bigger. Fuck out of here. This war shit. It's enough. Alright, cool. I done blew up some shit. China get involved, Russia get involved. They already involved. But I'm saying physically get involved. Y'all better be eating your goddamn Wheaties. That's all I'm saying. Doing push-ups and shit. Get your cardio right. Start fasting. Get all that bullshit out your system. Collect water. Dig in. You got a house, start digging in the back. I'm not joking. You should be buying ammunition right now. You spending all the extra money on bullshit? No. Ammo. First aid kits. Canned goods. Water. Y'all sitting back. Y'all comfortable lives and shit. Thinking it's all good. You can only kick the can down the road for so long. That motherfucker gonna go in the gutter. You gonna kick that bitch down the road for so long, that bitch gonna go in the gutter. You're like, damn. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like we on this bitch killing each other. That's crazy when you really think about it. Think about like if it's some aliens or something watching the planet from afar, or watching what's going on or something, or some other entity watching what's going on, and we just on here whacking each other. It'd be easy to defeat. If it was aliens trying to defeat us, it would be easy. They could just turn us on each other. They might be doing that. They could just turn us on each other. It's so easy to do. Cause we so easily convinced that we should whack another human. We so easily convinced of that. The aliens, they could use that against us. Do y'all believe in aliens? I think it's too much going on for it not to be something. It may not even be what we thinking it is, but it might be a whole. It's other things. They may even look just like humans for all we know. It may be aliens on a whole other. It might be another Earth-like planet or something for all we know. We don't know. In a whole nother a whole nother solar system or something. And they don't know. They probably wondering the same shit. I wonder if there's people out there somewhere. They probably wondering that too. And they don't have the nobody. What it is nobody has the capability to travel space. Our human bodies can't conceive that type of lifespan, that type of distance. We can't survive without oxygen and water. You know what I'm saying? So other living things, who knows? It may be living things that can survive without oxygen and water. For all we know, we don't know. We know very little about what this cipher that we in. We know very little. We know a lot, but it's still in the great scheme of things. All that we know is very little. We don't know what the hell is really going on. We just know we on a rock. We don't even know that. That's just what they telling us, really. We don't really know we on the rock spinning around all that. That's what they told us. It kind of makes sense the way they explain it. How the sun and the days, 24 hours in the days and the third, rotate, da da da, whoop the blam. It sounds like it makes sense. Somebody say that, it's like, okay, that actually adds up. 1 plus 1 equals 1. Equals 2. So it sounds like it makes sense. Okay, that kind of makes sense. But then you think some of it don't make sense, but some of it do, and some of it don't. So it's like, you're like, well, I don't know, I guess I just gotta go with that because that's the only thing on the table. Nobody else has came with another valid, response for that. Nobody has said nothing else that made sense. The flat Earth thing don't make sense. There's no other thing that makes sense other than we spinning around on that make the most sense. So we're just gonna go with that for now. So we kind of know that. We think we know that. We know that it rains. It's raining right now. There's something we do know. I know that it rains. It's raining right now. I can prove it. I can get right here, step out here. It's raining. You see what I'm saying? It can be proven. We know that we have to eat. We know that we have to drink water. We know that we kind of need love. We know some things about us in our existence. But it's a lot of things we don't know. A lot of things, like damn near all the things. Even the things that we know are kind of wishy-washy. Like the whole Big Bang Theory thing. I think that's some bullshit. Because that's something you trying to say what happened billions of years ago. You can't say what happened no billions of years ago. I don't give a damn what kind of experiment you use. You don't know what happened billions of years ago. For all you know, it was a blue dragon flying around space, just shitting out the planets. He just going from he just flying from universe to universe, shitting out planets. For all you know, it could. That's how it could. It could. You don't know. You don't know. And they just made it, and the blue dragon made it. He said, "You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a spell to make everybody think that it was a Big Bang thing that happened right here, but it was really me just shitting out planets." We don't know that didn't happen. We don't know that it wasn't a blue dragon, talking dragon that said that and did that. We don't know that. That damn well could have happened. Straight up. Straight up. So it's like, how do we know? We don't know nothing. We just can make predictions. And we can make intelligent theories, but we don't know none of that stuff that we talking about to be true for real. We just kind of winging it. And some people just know how to wing it better. Like the scientists and all that, they just know how to wing it better. They the best winged people. They know how to wing it good. They can use their intellect to wing it better. That's all it is. But everybody just going by, playing by ear and shit. Once you get to the universe and all that, to the stars and up there, that's out of our range. We don't know what the hell going on out there for real. They just want y'all to believe that they know. They ain't never even went to the moon like they said. That was not. They didn't go to the moon. Nah, I don't believe that. I don't believe they went to the moon because it's too many reasons why. You know that I don't think they went to the moon. Like one of the biggest reasons is how were they even talking to the? How were they talking to the Earth? They was talking. The president had a conversation with the freaking astronauts. How? And they 300,000 miles away On the other side, all kind of radiation belts and all this type of stuff. How did they have a conversation with them way back then when now your phone won't even get service and goddamn me some parts of town? Nah, bro. I ain't buying that. Nah, y'all ain't gonna make me believe that. And then the little contraption that y'all went, claiming that y'all went to the moon in was just a little rinky-dink little contraption. That little thing ain't gonna make it through all that and survive and be able to come back and all. Nah, bro. I ain't buying that. Y'all ain't do the moon landing. I don't know why y'all tried to fake it and all that though. That was corny. Y'all should just said y'all didn't do it. Y'all trying to beat the Russians or beat whoever y'all trying to beat doing it. That's why y'all faked it. Y'all faked that. That wasn't real, bro. I hate that y'all try to do the American people like that too. Cause that's tax money and shit. Going to that. Y'all probably split that money up to hire some actors and shit. I don't know how y'all did it, but y'all did some bullshit. I don't know exactly what, I can't put my finger on exactly how the bullshit occurred, but I know it was some bullshit though. Straight up. There's no way y'all went to the moon. If y'all went to the moon way back then, now y'all'd have a fucking space station up on that motherfucker. Straight up. It'll be a military base on that bitch. If y'all had went to the moon back then, 69, I think it was 69, y'all claim y'all did it. If y'all had went to the moon back then, by now, y'all would have a space station on the moon. Straight up. Elon Musk or whoever that is keep trying to fly in space. He'll have some shit up there. It'll be more action. It'll be more going on in that direction. If y'all had did it back then. Ain't nothing going on in that direction. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't never went back. Y'all ain't never. China claim they sent a rover or something up there. I don't even know if I believe that. You know what I'm saying? But China's claiming that they got a rover up there. I don't know. I just feel like how are you all controlling these devices 300,000 miles away with no satellite? The satellite can't reach that far, do it? The satellite is orbiting Earth. So if you way the fuck off from Earth, how are you getting the satellite? I don't get that. How are they talking to these people? How this rover? How are they talking to this rover? Like the Chinese people say they sent the rover. How are y'all communicating with this rover? Even the people that's in space now, or that go to the space stations and all that, I feel like they not too far away from the satellite orbits. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's probably why they can talk to them. Because they right there within range of the satellites. But the people who say they going to the moon, see, that's a whole other thing now. Now, and then too, ain't the moon rotating and all that too? So you mean y'all is calculating the rotation of the planet and the moon and all that to land on, to go through these radiation belts and land on this? I don't know. I just don't buy it. I feel like if we was able to do all that, that's a lot. That's a lot. Be in space doing all that. Going 300,000 miles is a lot. The human body ain't even meant for no space and no shit like that. Them people that be up there on the space stations and all that for months at a time, they body probably change. Like they whole body probably be different when they come back to Earth. They body organs and stuff probably be moved around or something. Ain't no telling what's going on with them when they get back out here. Just imagine what type of being it would take though that could survive out in space and that could move around, you know, like at light speed or the different speeds or however it move, move through warps to go from here to there or however it move. Imagine what type of entity it would take to be able to even move in space, to even understand that, to even just understand space. And not just understand it, but be able to move through it and not, not need oxygen and water and all this type of stuff. What type of, could it be any type of living thing that could even possibly deal with that type, you know what I'm saying? Like, could a thing be living? Could we call it living and it actually move through that type of cipher? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would it take? Would it be like a metal, some type of, you know, some type of organism made out of like some type of metal or something? And it just, I don't know, metal and light, and it blends with the light or something, and it can move through at speed, light speed. Something I don't know. I feel like it's got to be something though. I feel like every environment has life. I feel like every environment has every cipher has life. Cause even like at the bottom of the ocean where we think things shouldn't even be able to live, it's plenty of life down there. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like it's probably things in space too that live in space that probably fly around in space and shit. We just can't understand how it works because it's beyond our comprehension. But that's what I'm trying to do now is trying to just figure out how would that something like that even, you know what I'm saying? Like what would it be like a big metal space snake or something? Like a big, you know what I'm saying? Like then how does it propel itself through space? It would have to have some type of energy. It have to have some type of energy source or something. Maybe it powers itself off of the stars or something. Silver Surfer-esque type entity. Silver Surfer-ish. You know what I'm saying? Something metal, you know, that's not really, that doesn't change shape depending on the environment that it's in, really. Maybe some type of vibranium or something. You know what I'm saying? A vibranium snake. A vibranium snake with, I don't know, some kind of organism. It would be, whatever it is, it'd be dangerous to whatever else it ran into, though. Think about that. Because think about what it would have to be to even survive in them type of situations. And to move around in space and to travel at these different speeds and do all this different stuff. So it would have to be a crazy entity. You know what I'm saying? Like coming in contact with a human or something, the thing would probably just rip you to shreds or something. Easy too, just one little slice or something. Slice your whole body in half. Just probably got so much power or something because it can move at light speed. So he probably just look at you or something and you'll die. You know what I'm saying? Just zap. It's kind of like that's probably where they got the Superman character kind of from with the eye beams and all that. Cause something that can move through space and all that got to be got to have some type of power or something. Cause how does it propel itself? It has to have some type of energy within it. Because how does it propel itself through space? It has to have something going on. So that's probably where they got the idea of that character from. You know, super strong, all this stuff. Cause you move through space, you're gonna have to be strong, fast, all that stuff. The power, the energy that you use to propel yourself, maybe somehow you can put it through your eyes into a beam. I don't know. I be thinking about some crazy shit. I be thinking about why, what type of organism is in space that's living. It's got to be something. It's not all these different universes and all this different stuff, and it's not one organism that can survive it. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be. I don't know what it is. It might be. Maybe it's the planets. Maybe we're just not looking at the planets as living organisms like that, but maybe they are. Maybe it's the stars and the planet. Maybe those are the organisms that I'm talking about. It's the stars and the planets. They actually they like, damn, you don't see us? I'm saying this right now, and they probably listening like, damn, you don't see us? We right here, we stars and shit. I'm super proud because you gotta think a star is like super powerful. Think how powerful a star is. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you could take all the power of a star and like put it into like a battery or something, the battery would be crazy. A star is crazy powerful. You can like power like multiple planets with a star. So maybe those are the organs. But I feel like it's some other things too that travel though. But they say everything is moving too. They say even the solar system is orbiting around and moving too. So they say that our solar system is orbiting, moving around. At the same time, the planet is moving around. At the same time, here's the thing that trips me out about the whole thing. Why is it so exact? You know what I'm saying? These just a bunch of rocks and shit flying around and shit. Why is the rotation of everything so exact? You know what I'm saying? And then I think too, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not exact. Maybe it's so vast that it's we think it's moving fast, but it's really moving slow because it's so big. You see what I'm saying? So maybe those rotations to us is a lot of time, but to the vastness of the universe, those rotations ain't nothing. That's like it ain't even spent the whole. It ain't even did nothing. Like even billions of years of rotating, it ain't even really did nothing. If you're looking at the vastness of the whole thing, you see what I'm saying? Like maybe it does change up, but it's doing it on its time. It's doing it on this vast mega time. You know what I'm saying? Like vast mega time says a billion years ain't nothing. To us, a billion years, we can't even fathom a billion years. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that. Like maybe it does change. Maybe it's not exact. You know what I'm saying? It just we ain't moved enough for it to experience the change. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like evolution. Evolution, I feel like definitely is a thing. I feel like just you're not gonna live long enough to see it happen. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean it doesn't happen. Cause you look at history, you look at the animals, you look at different species, they evolve, including humans. Humans used to live longer, used to be taller, used to so we changed too. You know what I'm saying? So and it was a point where I think that humans were smaller too. So we changed, we evolved too. So I definitely believe in evolution for sure. You know what I'm saying? I think that's probably where all the living organisms came from. It's probably some type of evolution. Even us humans, all of it, every living thing is doing the same thing the universe is doing, just rotating, just going. You know, every living thing is doing the same thing. So we rotating, evolving. So that's what made me believe the universe probably doing the same thing too. It's probably rotating, evolving into something else. So it probably does. Probably is not exact. You know what I'm saying? It's probably just so big that we never get to experience the unexactness. Our little short lifespan only reflects the little exact part. You know what I'm saying? Like when it was spinning, it looked like it was on that same, but that was just during that little time frame though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense to everybody, but it makes perfect sense to me. Uh, what's happening, chat? I gotta fix my alternator on my truck and shit. That's why I'm up so early. I be up early anyway, but I'm up early out here in the rain. I gotta fix my goddamn truck. I gotta change the alternator out and shit. It's all good though. It's my baby. You know what I'm saying? Gotta make sure she good. Uh, then I called her. See my truck and you know, see my truck and eat. His name is Dose. Dose. Dose ain't charging, so I gotta switch out the radiator. I mean, not the radiator. I'm tripping. Switch out the alternator. I already switched out the radiator. I gotta switch out the alternator now. That's an easy fix though. Um, yeah, man. Brand new day. You know what I'm saying? Kind of was in my feed earlier about the little war or whatever. My bad, child. Trying not to sound pussy. Kind of went in my feelings a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel a way about that shit. I do. I ain't gonna even lie. I can't lie to myself. If I lie to myself, I feel like I'm disrespecting myself. You know what I'm saying? And I be lying to myself if I say I didn't feel a way about that shit. I feel like it's corny. It's too. It's too. I don't know. I feel like America. We need to stay out of people's business sometimes. That's how I feel. Like we be in too many people's business and shit all the time. Trying to tell them what they can do and what they can't do, all this type of shit. As far as the nukes, now that I kind of understand where they coming from on that, but at the same time, it's like we got nukes. That shit. So how the fuck we gonna tell somebody else they can't have nukes? But then I get it because they saying, well, we ain't terrorists. They fucking terrorists and shit. They gonna use the fucking nukes to do some terrorist shit. So now I get that. That do kind of make sense. We don't want no nukes in the hands of no motherfucking. You know, that's like giving the wrong motherfucker a gun and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we don't need him to have a gun. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you know. But at the same time, it's like I get where they at too with it. Like, well, y'all, you know, y'all got it. We, you know, that's where they coming from with it. Well, y'all got the shit, so we want to have the shit too. We want to be on even playing field with everybody else. But everybody else in the world is like, well, but y'all some terrorists though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta relax. Y'all ain't gonna relax with them. See, we relax with them. We only got them, so if y'all try to shoot them, we gonna just end this motherfucker. We only got them to crash. Our news is just to completely crash the fuck out. If we ever feel like we just need to crash the fuck out, that's why we got news. Y'all trying to have news, not just to crash the fuck, only in the crash out situation. Y'all got them to go do some terrorist shit, to just terrorize motherfuckers with it and shit. See, that's a different. We ain't terrorizing. I don't know. Are we though? We kind of do though. Now that I'm really thinking about it, we do terrorize some motherfuckers though. We act like we don't, but we kind of do. So I don't know if I could actually say that. And we got the nukes, so we can't say that ain't part of our military might. We can't say that us moving around this world bullying motherfuckers. Our nuclear power ain't a part of that bullying. You know what I'm saying? Because in the back of their mind, they know we got that too. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Maybe we are. Maybe we do terrorize with the fucking nuclear strength. And I'm thinking about it. We don't necessarily call it that, but we got it. If a motherfucker know you got an AR behind, motherfucker know you got an AR too. You see what I'm saying? That's part of your might. You got the pistol pulled out on them, but they know you got the AR on your back. That's part of they scared of the AR too. They not just scared of. You might not be using it at the moment, but they see it. They know you got it. They see the AR. They see the clip, and they see you got the magazine in there, all that. They see it. That's a part of your might at the moment. You see what I'm saying? So that's whether we saying we using it or not. That's a part of our might. So we out here bullying and shit. It's kind of like by default we is kind of using our nuclear military might by default. So damn, you can't even really be mad at. I mean, damn, I can't side with them though. No matter what they doing, but I'm trying to understand where they coming from. I be trying to understand where everybody coming from. Like if I have some type of dispute with somebody or something, I be trying to understand where they logic or how they, cause I see how I'm seeing it. I know how I'm seeing it. I'm trying to figure out how they seeing it. That's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to think like how are they? What's their motive? Do they just want to be terrorists and shit? Cause if y'all just want to be terrorists and shit, we gotta take you down. We can't let you just go and fuck up everything and just terrorize everybody and put everybody in the fear and all that. We can't do that. So that's off the table. If that's what y'all want to do. And if y'all want to have a nuclear thing just to say, okay, we just got it because everybody else got it, that makes sense. But is y'all gonna do that though? That's the thing. And should we take the chance, that y'all ain't gonna do that? Y'all gonna do terrorist shit because so far y'all been showing us that y'all gonna do terrorist shit. So we going on that. We looking at you like that. Okay, they gonna do terrorist shit. I mean, this thing is tough. That's why I say it's so many variables to it to where it always just land right back on having a dick measuring contest. And they just trying to see who. But then I feel like Iran, I don't know if they having a dick measuring contest though. I think Trump, that's what he doing. But I'm saying I don't think Iran is even on that. Because Iran don't even have no leader. The leader keep getting whacked. So they ain't who they measuring it against. You know what I'm saying? I think they just kind of went rogue with it. And they just trying to, they on some, that's why I say it might be a religious war at this point. Because I think maybe the people that sending the drones and sending the shit down, they ain't even running shit half-ass. They just, somebody might, know how to send the hoes off. They just know how to do it and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they doing it. I think it's that. I don't think it's being ordered like that from no main people, because the main people just keep getting took down. Every time they introduce themselves, they get took down and shit. All right, I'm finna get off of here. I gotta go handle some business right fast. I'm gonna come back later. It's Amadi Media. I'm out.